and we're here on the SBC. And welcome back to In the Ballpark. I'm here with James and Alex. Today we're going to be discussing who are World Series contenders within the MLB right now. So I'll start with you, James. What's your take on this? Who do you think's going to come out on top?
The Atlanta Braves. Listen to me. Right now, they are rolling 76-47. They have a really deep lineup and a really good rotation. The only thing that I think they have to tweak is if they make it to the NLDS, they're going to have to face the Philadelphia Phillies, who made it last year. And I think the Braves, if they make the playoffs, they're going to be thinking, let's beat the Phillies because they nipped us last year. So that's what I think.
All right, now we're going to move on to Alex. What's your take on this? We heard the Braves.
Well, personally, I think it's the Philadelphia Phillies. We saw what happened last year. Surprise contender. They got off to a slow start in the season, but they've been really good for the rest. For after the All-Star break, overall they've been really good. They right now are making the playoffs in the wild card. Last time I checked, they're 3.5 games up of it. They're pretty much going to make the playoffs. And we've seen what they did to the Atlanta Braves last year. And yes, they didn't have Ronald Acuna Jr., but the Phillies, one more year of experience, I think they'll be able to get the job done and make it to the World Series.
It's my personal take on this. I think I'm going to side with James here. The Braves they just hit 21 on team the other night.
The Mets,
on the Mets. So,
yeah.
It's going to. The Braves are the team to beat. Now we're going to be opening the phone lines. Call us at 1-800 the ballpark. Oh, we have a caller. Please state your name.
Hi, so I think you're completely counting out the Baltimore Orioles, Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Felix Bautista. This team is winning and running away with a competitive AL East division. I can't believe you haven't brought them up in World Series contention yet.
Listen to me. The Baltimore Orioles are going nowhere. The Houston Astros will beat them because the Houston Astros, they won the World Series. So the Houston Astros, they're really good. The Baltimore Orioles, they haven't been there. They haven't been there. I get what you're saying, but the Orioles probably they're gonna make it to the ALDS and they're gonna lose.
So you're saying they lack experience?
They lack experience.
They lack the player experience?
Right.
What's your thoughts on this?
Personally, I agree with the Baltimore Orioles statement. We were about to go over to the AL. We were only talking about the NL there. So that's where we're going. That's where we were going to sit.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying about the AL. I think I agree with you in they're a contender. I think what they're going to do, for me, I agree with you just because the Orioles could do two things. They could blast through the AL and make it to the World Series and either play how about an Orioles-Braves World Series? The Braves would win that.
Yeah,
do you guys agree? So
yeah, the Braves are
I'm not counting the Orioles out of it. Just they lack the experience. They have the mountain, Felix Bautista. But listen to me. Who's going to win the 7-game series? Orioles or Braves? The Braves. Just because, listen, they have a deeper bullpen. Like, Felix Bautista is the only good guy in that bullpen. Who else is good? Nobody. Yep.
So we've heard a caller. We've heard your takes. That's going to be all for in the ballpark. I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow, where James and Alex will talk about this more. Thank you for tuning in.